Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater. And back in 2017, YouTube Red first got, in my opinion, very popular in certain circles. A lot of it had to do with the adpocalypse that had happened, which is weird to think that it's been 3 years. But that being said, part of the success of YouTube Red, or at least at the time, what was going to be the success of YouTube Red, had a lot to do with the YouTube originals. A lot of shows YouTube was producing in order to compete with Netflix. This included Survive the Night. Logan Paul had some shows. I think he had the Thinning, which was a Logan Paul movie. They did a sequel. There was a lot of stuff that came out of YouTube originals, and a lot of it was, okay, really kind of okay, but nothing truly amazing outside of one show in particular, and that show was Cobra Kai. People loved Cobra Kai. It was well made, it was well acted, it was well written, well received by a number of people. I haven't seen the whole thing myself, but what I have seen I really enjoy. And the thing is, people have been dying to see season 3, but there's been no update on it for quite some time until today, which goes to show you how far YouTube has fallen, because they're closing in on a new streaming home, because YouTube has released the series ahead of season 3, basically meaning that there is no longer going to be new Cobra Kai episodes on YouTube. It's leaving YouTube for a new home. What that new home is, we don't know. And it's not owned or operated or created or produced by any of the current companies with streaming services. So this is where there's going to be a bit of a bidding war, I think. But let's find out more. So it says here, YouTube's flagship series Cobra Kai will be moving to a new streaming platform for its upcoming 3rd season. The Google-owned online video service is in the process of releasing season 3 to producing studio Sony Pictures, amid a retreat from premium original scripted programming, because it just didn't pick up. Here's why it didn't pick up, as a real quick side note. The reason why YouTube Red at the time, or YouTube Premium as it began, or as it turned into, didn't pick up was because they were trying to sell YouTuber shows to people who watched YouTube, to their audience, by bringing in these larger YouTubers to create original content like Scare PewDiePie. It was supposed to bring that audience with them for a monthly subscription fee of $9.99. The thing is, they did everything right in regards of using influencers to push the shows, but they never marketed it correctly, and it never spoke to a wide, broad audience. And when they started trying to do stuff that moved away from the YouTuber sphere, people just were already not into it, even though, I think, was it $12 a month right now, and you get ad-free background app, everything else. I pay for it because I watch a lot of YouTube and I listen to a lot of it like podcasts, but still, it's just, hiding it behind a paywall sucks, in my opinion. Now it says here, Sony TV had taken Cobra Kai out, with all other major streamers expressing interest. Sources say, I hear the field of suitors has been narrowed down, with Netflix and Hulu leading the short list of contenders, which makes the most amount of sense. Netflix is probably going to be who gets it, although Hulu could be a good place for it. Although I wouldn't be surprised, given Sony TV's relationship with Amazon, that Amazon would not, that they might be interested in it. But at the same time, they're spending a lot of money on Lord of the Rings. Now it says here, no one would comment, but this guy hears, along with exclusive rights to season 3 of Cobra Kai, the new outlet will also have access to a non-exclusive basis for the first 2 seasons of the show for fans to catch up. That has been part of the negotiation with YouTube, which has ownership and exclusive global rights for the first 2 seasons under the original license, meaning they're probably going to move the first 2 seasons. Whoever gets season 3 is going to get season 1 and season 2 as well, for fans on that service to catch up with, which is actually really good in regards to whoever's going to be getting the rights to it next, because then that could spur a season 4. And so, yeah, I mean, this is where we find ourselves right now. Cobra Kai is a fantastic series. It is definitely one that a lot of people want to see come out. They want to see where the story goes. They're invested in it. It's one of the better things Sony TV has produced. And as much as I criticize Sony as a movie studio, their television side of things, really good. So I really like Sony Pictures TV, and I always speak very highly of them because the content they put out is well made, well manufactured, well produced, everything else. And this is just another element on that works out really, really, really well for them. So now we have to wait and see whether or not it goes to Netflix or it goes to Hulu. I could understand Hulu and Disney maybe wanting to jump in on that one. Hulu is in a bit of a restructure at this point in time. They also have to compete now with HBO Max, which just launched yesterday, even though that's mixed, like launching to kind of like mixed reactions. Then of course you've got Quibi, which is just kind of, I don't know if it's tanking, but like I haven't watched it in like a month, to be honest with you. And so there's that. I mean, Netflix is got enough content coming out to last the rest of the year, all things considered. So really, that's not an issue at this point in time. And yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes with Cobra Kai, where it's going to go. But my money is on Hulu. It just seems to make the most amount of sense. But Netflix has the deeper pockets right now. So maybe Netflix, if they really want to stick it to Disney, they would then come in and do it. But I mean, and Netflix is kind of known as like the show saver, you know, like Netflix is the one that's kind of come in and saved these shows. And I feel that Cobra Kai might be in that particular mindset as well. I don't really know yet where things are going to go. We'll have to wait and see what happens with it. But as always, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your opinions. Let me know down in the comments below. I appreciate everyone watching. Let me know your thoughts on this show. Like, should I continue watching it? I'm far behind on it, and I apologize if you hear a baby chirping in the background. She's vocalizing. She's 10 months old. So what do you expect? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys all later. Have yourself a great day. Thank you for watching, and peace out.